Hello and welcome to ActonTV live sports coverage of AB football. I'm Tim Mark Shire, back at Victory Field as Acton Boxborough gets set to take on the Wachusett Mountaineers. Mark, it's great to be back home. AB looks to get on the win column for the first time this season, and I think key number one to get this done tonight is to stop Wachusett's big number 44, Angelo Smith.
I'll tell you, number 44, just watch this guy. He is a bowling ball with speed. That's the only way to describe him. I was watching some tape on him, and I saw one play where he dragged 4 players about 8 yards. He's got really good speed. He also catches the ball out of the backfield. You also have to watch number 8, Adam Bates, who is kind of like a mini-me, very similar in a lot of ways to Angelo Smith, and their quarterback is something else. Tyler McDonald can run, he can throw. If you just take a look, you watched warm-ups, and you were so impressed with the whole team in warm-ups. Wachusett is 2-1. They lost to Franklin 37-27. Franklin is ranked number 9 in Eastern Mass. And we've always been a little, snobbish about Eastern Mass playing Central Mass teams. Like, we're Major League and they're AAA, but we lost to a Central Mass team last week, 18-7 to Shrewsbury. And I'll tell you, Wachusett, I think, could beat Shrewsbury. So we need an effort now, like we had against Andover. Yeah,
in order
to
agree.
Stay in this game.
And Wachusett won a toss and they deferred, so Acton Boxborough will receive. And I agree, and I remember in college in the late 70s, Fitchburg and Leominster were the big horses along with Brockton back in those days.
Well, you remember Air with the Morris brothers, who went on to play professional football with the New York Giants. I mean, they were a powerhouse. So Central Mass football is definitely quality football. We're going to be without our kicker, Hans Zhao. Simon Farrar is going to be doing the kicking tonight. And unfortunately, Jacob Crutchfield-Jones has broken his fibula. I spoke with him before the game. He said he's going to be back in 4 weeks.
Wow!
But that's a big loss. A punter and a really good receiver. So that's a huge loss for us.
All right, back deep, Tyler Clayton and it looks like Josh Gian. And here we go. Wow, 4-point stance for Wachusett on the kickoff. And kick is a little short. Gian picks up the ball and gets tripped up at the 20.
That was tough. He shouldn't come in on that ball. And we've got a tough field position for starters back right around our 20-yard line. Hey, Tim, we only had 31 yards rushing last week. We've got to get that going. Murray passed for about 120 yards, but after our first drive last week, we only gained about 75 yards for the whole game. So let's see what this first series brings us.
Wachusett with basically 9 in the box, single high safety. We do a reverse and caught behind the line of scrimmage. When I was looking at the warm-ups, just for everybody watching this game, the quarterback is number 2, and he looks like it's number 7, but it is number 2, Tucker McDonald. You'll see the number. He's got some tape around his face.
And really, when I watched film, I finally had to email the athletic director at Wachusett and said, was number 7 the quarterback? He said, no, he's the wide receiver. Number 2 is the quarterback.
All right, 2nd and 14 on the 17-yard line. The rollout, and it is complete to Christian Young. We were just talking about him. In fact, the original line of scrimmage now.
Yeah, Christian Young is really coming on this season. And now he's going to get more action. With Crutchfield Jones out, I think he's going to get a lot more action tonight on offense.
Adam Bates, the running back, the big running back you were talking about as we opened up, and I just introduced him there. Made the tackle on that play.
Right, he's the Mike. He's the Mike.
3rd and 10. All right, screen and well covered by Wachusett. They just read that very well because they had the line. They let the line through, but Wachusett you'll see that.
Yeah, take a look at that. They're all there. They just waited for Tyler Clayton, and now punting. Let's see who the punter is. There he is, number 23, Simon Farrar, senior kicker, and first punt of the season for Simon.
Back deep for Wachusett, Matthew Reiki, I believe is the way you pronounce his name.
Let's get a good roll, man.
Wow, all the way to the 41.
He's the king of the roll.
Actually, they marked it on the 40. That's a good one.
That's a good punt. And Wachusett takes over, and they've got a pretty solid offense. You're going to see a lot of number 44.
One of the early keys to this game, given that 44 is a good, solid fullback here. AB had trouble stopping the run last week in the middle of the field. And there he goes, actually breaks out off tackle and carries about 3 or 4 AB players for about 7 yards.
That's exactly what I'm saying. There's no one person who's going to be able to tackle this kid. You're going to have to gang tackle and really key on 44. But the problem is when you do that, they've got a good passing attack with Matthew Reiki, number 1, and Adam Bates, number 8, as their 2 primary receivers.
Nice to see running back at a 3-point stance. Up the middle this time for a first down.
Yeah, first down.
And, when we were describing 44 and even looking at him on tape, I expected somebody that looks bigger. Here's a replay. You can see just somebody who knows how to run up the middle. His first play there up the middle. But
he's not a monster.
No.
He's not a giant by any means.
He's built like a strong high school football player. That's all.
Exactly right.
Yeah. All right. This time it's sort of a load left formation, play action, and complete.
Yeah, that's Reiki. That's Reiki, number 1.
Good looking pass and a good passing motion there, Tucker McDonald. Here's the replay. Watch him square his shoulders as he runs the waggle.
Right.
And he'll square and then throw that ball, and a good snap on that wrist. That's
spiral. Very good spiral, throw it across his body.
2nd down and a little less than 5.
2nd and 5. They're running wing T here. And they run a 36 power with Reiki zipped up.
Good pursuit. Good pursuit.
They must have saw the film last week or our broadcast or whatever, because last week Shrewsbury in the second half ran double wing T all second half long.
Take a look at Sean.
We had trouble with that.
Take a look at Sean Coverdale with his pursuit here. Good job by Coverdale and also by Daniel Smith.
3rd and 6. Wow, back to pass and complete. And that timing of that play was Angelo Smith.
Like we said, he's a great receiver out of the backfield in addition to his running ability, and that pass was absolutely perfect. The timing on that was perfect, and they're all the way down inside the 25.
All right, it's wing T. It's a misdirection there, and AB covers that well. Maybe a yard loss. Good stuff. bring up 2nd and 10. Here's the replay.
All right, take a look at this. The whole line just keying on him and stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And that's once again number 66, Sean Coverdale. He's got to have the game of his life tonight.
That was a 37 Delaware sweep. I haven't seen it in a couple of years, maybe 3 years. All right. All right, looking deep, and he's got Reiki, and it's incomplete. Great play by Tyler Clayton.
Wow, Tyler Clayton. But did you see that pass? I mean, that pass was a frozen rope. Look at this. Number 2. Look at this pass. Right on the money. Beautiful spiral, and a great breakup by Tyler Clayton. 3rd down. Big possession down here. 3rd and 10. They can stop him now.
Same play to Reiki, and he holds on. And I think
it just might be just a little bit short.
When he caught his first down, they're calling it.
First down.
Here's the replay. Watch him twist as he receives the ball. If his feet are in bounds or out of bounds, see that? I think that got him the first down.
Yeah, Smith was just a fraction of a second behind that play to break it up, and now it is on the 15-yard line. They just barely squeaked out that first down.
We have not seen Adam Bates yet touch the ball, and he's wide to the left, I believe, here. And Angelo Smith bounces outside, and this time well covered by AB after about 3 yards.
Oh, that was beautiful. That was like the rodeo. That looked like the rodeo. Take a look at this.
Tyler
Clayton just hog-tying him right there. All right, about 2nd and 8 right now. More than half of the first quarter has already gone by here.
It's that load left formation.
They're changing the play.
And a toss. And good speed around the edge. Goes number 3, Jake Larson.
All right, first time we've seen Jake Larson. What we haven't seen is number 19, Cole Corelli.
Marked that. Here's the replay. See where they marked that. He got about 4 yards in that.
I thought we had it better, strung out a little bit better than that. He was able to turn the corner here and gain some yardage. Number 19, Cole Corelli, is also a big part of this offense. And sometimes they'll go wildcat with him.
All right, 3rd and 2. We run a wing tee. It's load right formation. And up the middle goes Angelo, and he stopped for a yard loss.
That is a beautiful thing. That is a beautiful thing, and that is Matt Pierce. Take a look at that. Look at Matthew. Right in the middle. 4th down and 2 yards to go.
Ball's on, looks like about the 7. And Wachusett taking a long time to get this play in.
They have a lot of options. They may actually run McDonald to the far side with a run pass option. Let's see.
Got 2 yards, and he's under pressure. He's going to throw it up, and Angelo Smith for a touchdown. They flooded the zone about 2 yards apart. It was Smith and I believe Adam Bates in the corner. Let's see who was behind him.
Okay,
we'll see the zone for
watch there's the run wide. Looked like a pass all the way, and just beautifully tucked into number 44.
Yeah, that was
that
big.
Pass had to go over the defender, and just perfect pass by McDonald.
And you see the block to protect him. He had some pressure. And the kick is up and is good with 4:15 to go in the first quarter. The Wachusett Mountaineers strike first, 7-0. Mark, I got to say one thing about our defense tonight compared to last week, though, and that is that even though they drove down the field, here's the replay again. Watch the block by number 55, staying on that shoulder and just giving,
but look at that pass,
enough.
Too. Look
and
at
he
that
drops
pass.
that pass in touch.
Dropped it right in the bucket.
But what I was going to say is, from AB's perspective, we are getting off the ball with a lot more energy tonight than last week. So even though we gave up a bunch of yards in that play, I just see a different kind of fight. I don't know where that's going to lead us tonight, but I just wanted to mention, I don't know if you can see it, folks, on camera, but I'm telling you, the intensity on our side of the ball at the line of scrimmage and all over the field is much better. Let's see how that evolves.
All right.
4 points.
Yeah, look at that. That's an amazing. I haven't seen that. I don't remember when I've seen that.
All right, Gian catches the ball cleanly and looks to get outside, breaks a tackle, and gets across the 25 to the 27. First and 10 going.
I'm waiting for him to break one of these days. And once again, for Gian, it's just his 4th football game ever. Track star, trying football for the first time. And let's see what Coach Bernard draws up on this second offensive series. We've got 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. We've had 3 offensive plays so far.
The players and coaches of Western Acton Box from Pop Warner Football and Shield.
All right. Run to short side of field with Clayton well covered by Wachusett, maybe a couple of yards.
Well, I'm noticing about Wachusett is that they really pursue very well. They've got a couple of big guys, but their linebackers pursue extremely well.
2nd and 9. All right, we run the waggle, and it is intercepted by Reiki, I believe. It is.
Yeah,
Wachusett takes over.
I thought that was going to be a double possession, which would go to the offensive player.
Reiki is all over the field. Here it is.
Yeah, Reiki just stole the ball. Right now, they both had possession of the ball, but Reiki just stole it, and he comes up with it. And he just took it out of the hands of Jack LeChuck.
And Wachusett is going to take over with 1st and 10.
LeHook was well covered on that play, but
yeah, LeHook is really, so far, has been our best receiver so far, and just a great defensive play on the part of Reiki. And you don't want this game to get out of hand early here. You want to stop here. Short field for the Mountaineers. Changing the play once again.
That little reverse pivot, and I can't see. Incomplete? Yeah,
I couldn't see it either. It was incomplete.
Second and 10.
Strange little play. Reiki wasn't even looking back for the pass. He had his back to McDonald, so it's 2nd and 10.
35. Now in a wing T. They run a power.
Wow, once again, really good pursuit.
That's what I mean, Mark. Compared to last week, those types of plays, we just have to string them down and be more consistent on defense. And here we are. They run a 35 power.
Trey Clayton here on this play.
You see the penetration that made
44, magic number in Acton. And take a look at that tackle. Okay, 3rd and long.
Wow, incomplete, and to Reiki.
Yeah, and I tell you, this kid's got an arm. I mean, that was incoming. That was like a Scud missile.
They run that play in practice, and he was right on the money with it.
Well, look how hot this pass comes in.
Just thrown high, and he was, there was well covered in the hook zone there.
There's
All right, 4th down, and they're going for it.
Yep.
shotgun. McDonald rolls, and he looks deep, and it's a little, and it was the right type of play. This is a back shoulder. All right. That they threw there, and incomplete.
He just didn't have any room to run. He was out of bounds.
Watch this. If you get the camera on the receiver's looking outside to the sideline. When the ball's thrown, he turns the other way. And I think that might be a design play that way, Mark, the way that's run.
That's the way
it's a fly, you look outside, and then you look inside after the ball's thrown. Very difficult to defend that way. That's an interesting play.
That's a really important stop for AB. Right, now we've got good field position on the 35-yard line. Starting again. Defense makes a good stop, and let's see if the offense can answer and tie this game.
2:29 to go in the first quarter. On the 35. Play action, and Eddie keeps the ball for no gain.
Nothing doing. Right now they can't figure out this D-line for Wachusett. Everybody's in, and once again these plays don't quite develop as they should.
And this might be the smallest D-line we've played so far this year, but they're very active, and
they're like old Acton Boxborough D-lines, small and very, very tough and very quick.
All right, Murray back to pass, throws it deep, and just overthrows Flumo, I believe. Yes, Dominic Flumo.
Once again, Flumo has had an ankle problem for a few weeks, and you can see right now that his ankle is hurting him. And Murray might have been throwing to where he thought Flumo would be, but if you look at Flumo, you can see that he is hobbling right now, doing his best to do the best he can with that bum ankle.
3rd and 10 on the 34. That's a good really great point there, Mark. He is, I would say, he's 10% slower than full speed based on just the way you see him. All right. Nice avoidance of the rush, and Teddy Murray takes off. First down run.
All right. Teddy Murray. He didn't see anything. He looked left, he looked right, and then he saw something right down the middle that was open, and he said, I'm going to get this first down. There he goes. Okay. Teddy Murray for the first down. First down for AB.
I think that's the best play Teddy's run all year, in my opinion. I just think it was great football play, decision making, unplanned even, but that was a great play. All right, so keeper again over the middle.
Nothing doing this time.
Maybe a yard. Better spot than we thought.
Okay, Murray faking to German, trying to get in, but he's got 3 or 4 defenders right on top of him. 2nd and 8, 2-yard gain.
9 in the box for Wachusett. They're really just up there. Play action. Murray again for back to the.
carry once again, brought down by number 55, Patrick.
You look at Wachusett, the way they're defending us, they're basically saying you're going to have to throw the ball. They have 9 in the box. And you're just going to be, there's only one way to run on that, is, in my opinion, in high school. We used to always run that tight trips where you have a lot of blocking angles. And that, against Lincoln Sudbury's example, was effective for us. 3rd and 8.
We've got the end of the first quarter. Boy, I'll tell you, it's a fast-moving first quarter. And we've got a big 3rd down possession play coming up. And we'd like to just thank our sponsors. The end of the quarter here, Acton Pharmacy, Huntington Learning Center, Shire Caton Epstein, Steinberg Lally Charitable Foundation, Grant Insurance Agency, Enterprise Bank, and TC Landos, who provides the pregame pizzas. We have pepperoni and veggie pizzas tonight.
And I'll just say for TC Lando, since I don't live in Acton anymore, I always say, the Budster,
the famous Budster.
Which I don't know how many Budsters made their way to 23 Evergreen Rover Acton.
Well, I'll tell you,
raised my family, but a lot.
my son has had a few Budsters in his lifetime.
My God. All right, 3rd and 5, I believe. Let's see where they marked this. I'm sorry, 3rd and 8. And I'm glad that we had this quarter to kind of settle ourselves.
Wait a minute, 3rd and 8. Yep. I thought they were a little.
Just waiting for Wachusett to line up here.
Yeah, I thought they were a little closer.
That's an interesting formation. You line up on both sides of the ball. All right, but if they line up 8 to 9 in a box, it's just very difficult to run. So let's see.
As we start the second quarter.
And again, look at it. Look at the pressure.
It looks like they're coming. And I think we have a false start on AB. They were either ready to blitz or faking the blitz, and that got one of our linemen moving, and now that makes it a very difficult 3rd and 13.
3rd down and 13 for AB.
Jerry McGavick on the PA, former offensive line coach for AB, and he's doing the PA announcing tonight.
Ball on the 44. Back to pass, he's got some room, and he's got Tyler Clayton. Oh, wide open.
What happened on that? I think Tyler just turned the wrong way. He had his defender beat. That was a
Here's
touchdown.
the replay. That was a touchdown with Tyler's speed.
That was a touchdown. Ball's up there, and you're just wondering.
Wow.
I think Tyler, I don't know if he just lost his bearings on that, but that was one opportunity lost there. Okay.
And Teddy put some air in that. Here's a punt, and he gets it up. It's a short punt.
But he gets a great roll. This guy's the king of the roll. You don't have to punt it 40 yards. If you punt it 10 yards and it rolls 30, it's the same math.
I wish I could hit a golf shot like that on my drive.
That was a beautiful 9-iron right there. Put Wachusett back on their 29-yard line, starting the second quarter here. Boy, I'll tell you, I thought that was a short touchdown.
I like the way Teddy put air under that ball,
Yeah.
so he made the right decision, the right touch. So let's see. All right, they run 30, basically run a Delaware over the right side, over the 6-hole.
Hey, right now, we've been defending Angelo Smith very well.
Here's the play. You see the Delaware. You see the
Yeah,
lead blocker. Nice hole,
that is
Tyler
Smith.
Clayton.
That's Matthew Reiki.
And then Devin
German right there.
Jackson Chandler and Jordan.
A lot of great pursuit by AB.
There's that tight trips formation. And
All
nothing.
right, once again, that same pursuit. Take a look at that. You've got 6-7 defenders there.
Bring up
And right at the
third down
bottom
and about
is Devin
two.
German. Devin German and Tyler Clayton. Take a look at them. Everybody's in on that.
Tyler Clayton and Pelletier.
And George Pelletier also on that stop.
3rd and 2.
We're going to time out here.
So this week, you see AB adjusting on defense very nicely, taking Angelo Smith out of the game and forcing Wachusett now to look at, some of their options, throwing the ball, maybe running outside perhaps or whatever. Let's see how this chess game evolves.
I think AB's calling timeout here.
All
All right, Acton Box for a timeout. They got to set their defense. This is a really important play with a 3rd and 2.5 from the 37-yard line, a possession play here. I'll tell you, the DCL was pretty strong this year, Tim. We go to Lincoln Sudbury next week. They're ranked number 5 in Eastern Massachusetts. They're undefeated. Newton South is undefeated. Westford is 2-1. There are not a lot of cupcakes in the DCL this year. Newton South playing very, very well.
How about that? Good for them.
Newton South used to be an automatic W. Remember?
Yes.
All those years. That's when you played your 2nd and 3rd stringers for the 3rd and 4th quarter. Well, let's see if they test the middle here.
All right, 3rd and 2.
There's Smith. Let's see if he goes right up the middle.
They run Angelo behind the power, and they stop him.
Wow! Very impressive. All right, Matthew Perez, look at this. He gets him, and John Coverdale made the first hit on Smith, and possession's going to change here.
Let's see if we have enough men on the field. There was a late change on this, on the punt return. I think we have 10.
Yeah, I think we have 10. I was just counting.
I can't count that fast, but I think we have 10 on the field. Big time kick. Fair catch.
Fair catch made by Acton.
And we did. We had 10 on the field there.
Yeah, we were missing a player. And that was Jack Mahook on the fair catch. And once again, it's just a one-score game here.
All right. Well, nice adjustment. We said, I said on the outset that we had really a lot of difficulty stopping the run up the middle last week, and AB, with a quality running back against them, has done a nice job there, especially after that first drive. 1st and 10. Ball's on the 30. Cool night tonight.
Yeah, it's fall now.
Yeah.
We went from summer to fall in 1 week.
Yeah, we sure did.
I'd like Teddy to put it in the air right now, right on 1st down. No runs. They can create separation.
And up the middle, and stopped by Angelo.
Well, there's a lot of action on the other side of the field too, but they've got that middle pretty much clogged up, Tim.
No gain on the play. Second down.
This is a defense that's set up to stop that kind of run.
I mean, the wheel routes are open, especially behind a receiver that clears the zone. But they're forcing Acton Boxborough to throw. That's what they're doing.
You've got one-on-one coverage to the right here. I'd like to see Teddy take a shot here.
Timeout.
Timeout.
AB.
AB again. Very unusual. 2 timeouts and something has got to be adjusted here. Coach Bernard saw something that he didn't like, and that's 2 timeouts that they burned in about a minute. But you saw that one-on-one coverage there on the right-hand side. I'd like to see Teddy take a shot.
Yeah, but the cornerback on that side for Wachusett is Adam Bates. So you have one-on-one against one of the top 4 players on Wachusett. So I don't know if that's an opportunity or not, based on the coach on Wachusett's side is very upset, yelling at the refs over there. But what I like about Coach Bernard's decision here personally is I just think, we really haven't developed enough to play from behind. So I just think he's coaching this first half like it's the second half now.
I mean, he's teaching right now. All right, 2nd and long. They look like they may be coming here. They are.
They are. And Clayton pops outside. He's going to block the beat. First down run.
And that was the perfect play against the blitz. And you'll see on replay, they're blitzing and they're opening that hole. And Tyler Clayton takes full advantage of it for a first down. And you have
Ali at quarterback.
Yeah, Ali Hamad.
And a tough handoff, and Tyler Clayton tries to scramble.
I'll tell you, that's a hard run to gain a yard.
And I'm glad he protected the ball there. He had the ball out for a minute. I thought somebody was going to take a handoff there. Watch this. Here's a replay. Watch him wing that ball out.
Boy, that ball was out.
Right there, right there. Oh, boy.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, 2nd and 9.
They're coming again.
Ali rolls. He's looking deep, and he throws a wounded ball. There's some activity back there.
Yeah, and that ball is intercepted.
And it is intercepted on the ground. The refs call it a catch. 2nd interception tonight for Wachusett.
I actually thought there might have been a little offensive interference also. I was concerned about that.
I was too, behind it, yeah.
And that ball, you know, when you talk about wounded ducks, that was one wounded duck. And they've got the ball on the 33-yard line, starting again with 7:42 to go with a 1-touchdown lead.
Game of adjustments. Let's see what Wachusett does to adjust on offense this time. Clearly, Angelo up the middle was not working for them. 1st and 10 on the 34, and they do a hook pattern, and Adam Bates takes it up for about 6-7 yards.
I love the way this quarterback throws. I mean, look at this throw. Look at this. It's just a dart, absolute dart, right in numbers. And a good stop there by Jordan Pelletier to avoid further damage.
And that's a 1st down. Wow, didn't see that from this angle. All right, Angelo Dundee.
Dundee.
What the heck am I doing?
Muhammad Ali.
I'm showing my age.
You're thinking of, I'll tell you why you thought about that. Because Ali was the quarterback on the last series, and you were thinking of Angelo Dundee.
I'm a simple person,
No,
you know.
I know exactly what went through your mind right there.
All right, 2nd and 8. That's so funny.
That's hysterical. 2nd and 8.
All right, they have tight trips. That's that power running formation I was mentioning that we've used in the past. They look to pass, and it's the hook zone, and just really the right throw again. Adam Bates had it. He might have had another 10 yards after.
I mean, my only criticism of Tyler McDonald is that he throws the ball too hard for these kids to catch. Looks like Tom Brady out there.
Well, they were when they first warmed up. He was throwing that throw. Tucker was did about 20 of them, and the ball never touched the ground. He was throwing it that hard, that close. So they practiced it. All right, 3rd and 8. Whoa! Almost intercepted.
All right,
Tyler Clayton.
that's good now. Hunting, change of possession with 6:23 to go.
Let's see. You see Clayton really react to the ball. That's how quick he is, because he was not in real position to make that interception. And as the ball's in the air, he made up about 3 yards. It looked like there.
There's no question. Tyler Clayton is our most talented.
All right, now we have 11.
Player here. We got 11 now.
Good kick and a good roll. It'll roll all the way to the 13-yard line, it looks like. And there's a flag, and by the height of that flag, that was, that was some English.
All right, let's see what the flag is here. If it's half the distance, they're going to be about the 6-yard line here.
6:09 to go in the half, first half. Another great crowd at Leary Field. The band sounded terrific. Playing the
wait
anthem.
a minute, he's running the other way. He's going the other way.
Well, that was a little
Wait a minute,
retrograde.
Wait a minute.
Oh no, there you go.
He's really confused.
So it must be a spot or a foul.
Yeah, okay. So that's going to bring him all the way back inside the 10. That's a long field for the AB offense to go.
And Teddy Murray is back out at quarterback.
And there it is at the 6-yard line.
AB will take over 1st and 10 from their own 6-yard line.
6-yard line, 1st and 10. All right, Wachusett with a all-out run stuff, and it is they're showing a safety, and the ref says safety. Wachusett with all-out blitz. They just did an all-gap blitz.
And
Let's see if I'm right on the replay, but that's what it looked like.
Let's see if there was some forward progress. They called the safety, and
With the safety that makes the score, Wachusett 9.
So with that, it's 9-0 with 6:02 to go in the first half, and then see if we had the replay on
well,
that.
it's been a long time since we've seen a safety pin. Okay, here it is. And going back.
Oh, the ball got loose.
Yeah, the ball is loose. That's what.
So we didn't even see that.
Yeah,
we
were lucky. We were lucky to recover that in the end zone, because I thought the forward progress was past the. That's what I was concerned about. The forward progress was past the goal line, but ball came loose. We recovered and we kicked.
That's a tough turn of events in this first half, even though we really haven't moved the ball very well on offense. Our defense has really kept us in the game, and now you have this, it's always difficult after a safety. You're going to give the ball back to them again. They're going to receive their ball. They're lining up at the 35.
And this will be a punt by Simon Farrar. Let's see if he can get that roll.
And he kicks it high, and it's down. So that's looks like right on midfield, 1st and 10 for Wachusett.
Right at midfield. I was wondering if it was a fair catch there or not.
No, I think his knees hit the ground, and
there's a flag there, and I'm not sure if that flag might be against AB for interfering with a fair catch.
I didn't see the fair catch sign. What I saw was his knee hit and the ball hit the ground, both.
Yeah.
And
I'm pretty sure that they're going to decline this penalty. They've got great field position. It's just an illegal procedure call. So, so much for that.
Wow.
They think they can do better than the 50-yard line.
So is that a 5-yard? It's a 10-yard penalty.
Yeah, it's a 5-yard walk.
10 yards. They're lined up on the 45. 10-yard penalty. Wow. And you got Reiki back as one of the deep. This time a low kick, and
that's Reiki.
Good bounce, and Reiki goes. He's going to go all the way. Touchdown, Wachusett.
Yeah, they've got 4 or 5 skilled players. Reiki is one of them. A great pass receiver, great return man, and once again taking advantage of the short kick. And all he had to do was just break through a couple of people. He got rid of one, and then it was just a race to the end zone.
So with 5:50 to go in the first half, what a change, the turn of events here. It's 15-0. Wachusett as they line up.
Well, I guess they made the right call by by accepting that penalty.
And they're going for 2. Watch Adam Bates in the corner.
They're going to call timeout to figure out what's going to go on here.
What I think they saw is in that particular play, I think Adam Bates was one-on-one in that corner route. He hasn't touched the ball that much yet this game, but we've seen a lot of video on him.
Yeah,
and he's a very talented receiver.
Yeah, and also they love to run the fade route with Bates and Tyler McDonald. A couple of times it just put the ball right where it had to be, right in the corner of the end zone for Bates.
And my guess is he's, they have in their repertoire a corner flag, jump ball kind of throw, which. So we'll see what they do.
I've not seen number 19, Cole Corelli, who was really a speedster, and
your research is something else.
He's been really prominent in the first 3 games, so he must be hurt at this point.
Thank you for your research, Mark. You're all over this. You must have watched film all week.
Well, not quite. I'm not Bill Belichick, that's for sure.
All right, Reiki and Bates on the right side. They roll that way. He's looking for clearance, and it's incomplete with a great play. Tyler Clayton or Devin German, I think. I'm not sure which. They were both in the area. One of them jumped and got a hand, I believe, on the ball. Great play. Let's see this on the replay.
There you go. Let's see what. Rolling right, and let's see who tips that ball. Yeah, that's Tyler Clayton.
Beautiful.
Breaking it up. Nice play. All right, Tim, this is a series where I think we absolutely have to score to stay in this game. I think this is probably the most important series of the game at this point.
Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, the way I think we've seen an adjustment from Wachusett on offense that we had them stop for a while, but I love this 4-point stance. It's great. They kick it, deep ball. Tyler Clayton, Gian with the ball as he runs right, and he gets stopped on the 20. Good special teams by Wachusett. They've been all over it.
Just can't. Haven't been able to get him free yet. Got a penalty. Have not been able to get Gian into any kind of open space all season. And these penalties are typically a block in the back or something like that. Let's see what they call here. Oh, chop block.
Wow.
Chop block against AB.
Again, tough field position to start.
And once again, we're back in the shadow of our end zone again here. And while ball safety is utmost importance here.
It's been approximately 6 minutes to play in this first half for about an hour. And a lot has happened over the last minute and a half, I'll tell you. An awful lot has happened.
We've had a kickoff, another kickoff, a return. We had a safety, a kickoff, another kickoff, return for a touchdown.
And just before that,
then another kickoff, and another penalty. And now we have a timeout. We're trying to figure out what's happening here.
Wow, it's a re-kick. It's a re-kick. I don't get that.
Well,
Maybe there was a wrong call. It's against Wachusett.
Wachusett accepts the penalty.
Well, I'll tell
Okay.
you, they accept a 15-yard penalty. I would imagine that would have gone back to bring AB back
5-yard line.
15 yards rather than being assessed on the kickoff and giving them 15 yards on the kickoff.
Watch the onside here.
Yeah, this is a perfect
Got nothing to lose.
onside opportunity.
Nothing to lose on an onside kick or, of course, a bloop. And it's an
Yeah.
onside. And
Oh,
it
my goodness.
is executed.
And that was Luke Snyder.
And why not? What a great onside kick, but why not
Yeah.
kick that? And that's
Yeah.
why they took that penalty.
And that worked perfectly. I mean, that fell right into his hands. Look at that. Watch that bounce. And,
Wow.
you know, I mean,
That's about 3 yards behind the 10-yard line there. So you gotta.
You know,
Are they re-kicking this?
You got to go to the ball. You got to go to the ball. I did not see the AB players going to the ball.
What is?
And we've got.
So Wachusett will take over 1st and 10.
What do we got
From
going
the
here?
AB 39-yard line.
So I don't understand where the ball's marked, but Wachusett. I just don't understand where the ball's placed. It looks like he made more yardage than that, but what is going on here? All right, 1st and 10 on the 34. Just seems like he was about 5 yards ahead of that. Maybe there's a penalty we missed here. And a deep throw and off the fingertip, double covered, intended for Adam Bates.
Adam Bates, but I'll tell you, this kid just impresses the heck out of me. Look at this pass. This is from the 43-yard line. This throw is almost right there.
Just threw it a little outside. If he throws that ball about a foot more inside, it's perfect.
He's definitely a gunslinging quarterback. He's a gunslinger.
All right, 2nd and 10 on the 34. And they run the hook to Reiki, and he spins his way to a 9-yard gain close to the 25.
And he just kind of sat down in that zone. You'll see him just find that seam in the zone there, and that pass is right on the money. And that was good coverage too. That pass had to be absolutely perfect.
You see what they do? They run Angelo on the fake wheel route pass, and it keeps the pressure off the outside because two AB fouls. All right, up the middle for a bowling ball run goes Angelo, I believe.
Angelo Smith on the carry.
So Smith had about 5 or 6 yards there.
Yeah, no, you know, the cruel irony of this whole game is that we've really contained their number one weapon, and yet we're down 15-0.
1st and 10 on the 21. They run a toss, and well covered by AB.
Putting on the tackle.
Okay, there he is. That I was looking for him because that's what they do. They run it to number 19, and he's in the game. Cole Corelli.
Okay, the number
And
19,
sometimes you'll
Cole
see Corelli go Wildcat too.
I think that plays a setup
2nd down and 13.
for what they're going to do. Either they're going to run a reverse off this, or a fake toss waggle. I'm not sure.
I think they're gonna go left here. Yep.
And again, that short in or short out, really, it's the Edelman throw.
I know.
It's the Edelman throw.
It's just a possession receiver type of throw where you get 6-7 yards.
I think that ball was thrown before the cut. We didn't quite see it, but it looked like that kind of timing is really between those two. All right, 3rd down and 6. On the 14, all right. Rolls right, throws in the end zone. Oh, in and out of the hands of
Ricky. He's going to remember that one tonight.
McDonald really he squared up and put that ball right where it counted. Here's the replay.
If you look at the replay, his hands were just not set up the right way to catch the ball. Look at the way he tries to bring this ball in. Look at his hands, and just couldn't bring it in. Tyler Clayton on the coverage.
Here you go, field goal attempt. This will make it a 3-score game. And it's up, and it is good.
Perfect. That was perfect. 18-0 with 3 minutes to go in the first half.
Good for the field goal.
Nice clean kick.
That field goal was right through the uprights. I mean, if those goalposts were like 4 feet wide, he still would have gotten that field goal.
That's probably a 45-yard field goal if you look at distance with. Well, just a nice special teams execution there. So Wachusett really has shown that they can do. Really, they can run the whole playbook here. They throw the ball well short. They have a good, long post flag kind of pattern. They run a fly pattern.
They're a very, very disciplined team. You can tell.
All right, still some time left in the first half. This has been a long first half. Back deep is Gian and Clayton. They kick it away. Gian gets the ball at his own 8-yard line, runs right, breaks a nice tackle, gets some room up the sideline. Oh, one man to beat up to the 42. It's a great response.
Okay, Timmy, hopefully that's a preview of coming attractions, because that's the first time that he's been able to get a little daylight, and he really showed really great vision there on the sidelines. Good blocking in front of him. Look at Tyler Clayton clear out a guy, and then Gian just used his speed to get down the sidelines. Great return. Sets up AB in good position at the 44-yard line.
All right, Wachusett still no umbrella prevent for Wachusett here.
No, they've got 10 in the box, or 9 in the box.
All right, Teddy looks to run a keeper at the middle. He made a quick decision and
that just broke down. The block just broke down there. And take a look at this. Teddy just didn't have the time.
Gian checks in the slot. Got some electric socks on there.
Break on the tackle.
There he goes, and they run a jet to Gian as he cuts up the middle and gets about 4 yards back, maybe 5.
Well, I will tell you this.
3rd and 12.
That is the best play so far run by Gian. And you can tell that first burst, it's been a little shaky for the first 3 games, just kind of with handoffs and timing, but that looked pretty good. So it's still 3rd and very long with 1:57 to go.
It looks like it's Pop Warner night tonight. You see the Pop Warner kids lining up
Are they still doing? They're still doing Pop Warner with Westford, right?
I believe, yeah.
Acton, Boxborough, and Westford combined Pop Warner teams.
Make sure you tune in on Wednesday nights.
They're together every day except Thanksgiving. That's a little different.
That's for sure. All right, 3rd down and 12. 1:57 to go in the first half. Ball's on the 42.
Let's see if they're coming. Let's see if they're coming. The corner blitz.
And thrown just out of the reach of
yeah, that was LaHook. LaHook was diving for it.
Brings up 4th down.
Teddy Murray taking a long time.
Take a look at LaHook here. Kind of prone, trying to go for the ball, but just out of his reach.
Reiki on the coverage. Reiki's been all over the field. All right, 4th and long 12. We're going to punt it away here. Still 1:50 to go in the first half. No rush.
Better punt here.
And a good bounce all the way to the 27.
Okay, they needed a good punt and they got one. But plenty of time with a couple of timeouts for the Mountaineers to try to score one more time before the half.
Take over 1st and 10.
Yeah, especially with their controlled passing game, they could. We really haven't seen much, sideline and out kind of clock control passing. So we're not sure if they really have that in their repertoire. So,
watch Bates. He's split out right here.
And it is complete. There it is. That's what I
yeah.
just said. Do they have clock control passing game or not? And of course, there's a tiptoe out of bounds after a 12-yard gain.
Look at that. Look at this play. He's sitting right on the sideline. All he has to do is get 1 foot in. McDonald buying time and throwing just a bullet right on the sideline for a 1st down.
And he had Sean Coverdale breathing down his neck, and he still kept his focus and threw that pass. 1st and 10 now on the, let's call it the 38. There it is, over the middle, the Edelman throw, if you will, complete the Reiki.
This is the best quarterback I've seen this year, Tim.
Here's the replay.
2nd down.
He just has a good sense of what he's doing. Very cool in the pocket.
And he gets off and runs for a 1st down.
Look at that.
Dual
threat. And that stops the clock with a minute even to go, but they're already in AB territory. And look at this. Can't find anybody and just brings it down, finds a little space, just tries to get rid of somebody and goes for 4 or 5 yards after first contact.
Is McDonald, is he a senior? We don't have.
They don't.
We don't have.
They don't let you know why. All they have on their roster is the position. They don't have the year. And of course, we haven't seen this team. I don't know if we ever played Wachusett before. I don't recall.
Think, no.
So it's not like you're being able to scout the Central Mass teams like you are the DCL teams and the teams that you typically play, like Chelmsford.
This is good football, though. I think that this Wachusett team, if they're on, I think they beat Andover and they beat Chelmsford. These kids.
Well, I'll tell you, Lawrence beat Andover last week for the first time in 30 years.
Wow.
And Lawrence now is in the top 20, which is unbelievable because they've had a terrible program for years.
Good for those kids. There it is. Complete.
We got a flag. We got a flag.
All the way down to the 30. Let's see what the call is.
Complete to number 1 rate, there is a penalty.
I don't know if that might be a defensive hold. I'm concerned about that. No. No.
It's coming back.
Okay, that's going to come back.
Wachusett.
Yeah, unfortunately, in Division I, a lot of these teams like Lawrence that have been so poor are having good seasons, and right now, out of 28 teams in Division I, AB is number 20, which would put them out of the playoffs. And with this game and next week against Lincoln Sudbury, you know, something miraculous is going to have to happen here.
All right, McDonald's looking deep. He's running out of, and he wings it downfield. Risky throw, the Reiki. Nicely covered.
Yeah, I think that was Griffin Bentley who was
Anthony
chasing him
Doucette
down
down
there. Bentley, look at this, and makes him basically throw it away. No, I'm sorry, that wasn't Bentley.
Yeah. 32 seconds to go on the scoreboard clock. Been a lot of timeouts. I'm not sure what's left in this coach's arsenal here, timeout-wise.
Well,
Second and about 25.
Yeah, they have a mile to go to get a first down here.
Over the middle of Reiki and way overthrown. Triple coverage on Reiki that time.
And that's the first time that he's really been under tremendous pressure. He just threw that ball to get it away. Look at the pressure that's been applied here. He could still step into it though.
25.
There's one little weakness we've identified here. He does telegraph to Reiki, and you know, I could see
he doesn't look off anybody. I
now he's under center. They may just take this into half. They run, and the clock will tick down.
That should do it. Unless they call a timeout. Yeah, AB's calling timeout. And
right away.
They've got an opportunity to block a punt or get a return with 18 seconds to go. So Coach Bernard is giving his team an opportunity here to do something with 18 seconds to go. I like the call.
Excellent.
Get a bad snap, a blocked punt, anything can happen.
Jack LaHook is back deep for AB. And a good rush. They get the kick off. It's a good one. Fair catch. And the ball rolls all the way to about the 13-yard line. Yeah, special teams for Wachusett have been excellent.
Yeah, they have. That was a very smart play by Jack LaHook on that play, not to try to catch that ball. There's nothing good that's going to happen by him trying to catch the ball with 5 seconds to go here. We'll just play it out and come back for the second half.
Yeah. So you're basically, that play is block or nothing.
Right.
That's
exactly.
it. That's what it is. That's what the coach, I would imagine, told them. If there's a block, great. If there's no block, do not catch that ball. Just let it run. And we'll take a knee afterwards here. And 5 seconds to go in the first half, and I believe that's what we're set up to do here. We line up. And we do take a knee, and that'll be it. all for the first half with Wachusett up 18-0 in really a strange first half in a lot of ways. Give credit to Wachusett for taking, the opportunity and going for it in all the situations, whether it's the safety or just the early execution on the drive, a field goal, and so on. So Wachusett's really shown that they can cover a lot of different bases in a football game. They've also put 9 in the box, which has really given us some fits in terms of our running game. So it's going to be an interesting second half, Mark.
I really like Wachusett's discipline and their short possession passing game is just so precise. With McDonald just hitting those short 7-8 yard passes. Wachusett, I believe, is going to be receiving in the second half, and we'll try to come back and see what happens.
Yeah, and if they stay with it, I think if you're AB coaches, you're going to say they're going to basically do a little bit of a bait and go after those hook zone passes for some, turnovers on defense. So let's see if Wachusett stays with that game plan. I think we have an opportunity on defense to score some points in the second half, but it's a game of adjustments. So with that, we'll see you in the second half, folks.
Shire, Peyton Epstein PC, located in the historic Weatherby House, has been your community law firm for over 25 years. We have 5 attorneys and a supporting staff to serve your business, real estate, or estate planning needs. For more information on how we can assist you in your legal needs, contact us at 978-264-4655 or visit us online at www.skactonlaw.com. That's www.skactonlaw.com.
I'm Saad Dino, pharmacist and co-owner of Acton Pharmacy, located at 563 Massachusetts Avenue in the West Acton Village. Your source for prescriptions, medical supplies, and the flu shot for the winter ahead. We also have a COVID-19 vaccines and other supplies, and we'd be glad to assist you in that regard. Our brand new state-of-the-art compounding lab provides compounding medications customized to the patient needs in a specialized form, like a liquid, cream, or capsules. Compounding medications are a needed alternative for those that cannot take commercially available products. Let us manage your prescriptions through our compliance packaging program, Medicine on Time. And when you can't come to us, we will be glad to come to you via our delivery service. Acton Pharmacy has it all, so put us in your starting lineup this upcoming season. Good luck, AB.
And so Twitter said, what did I say? I was going to I said, well, it's obvious. We were going, Ali. And we just had a funny, just a really funny moment there. Yeah. So it's a very crisp fall night here, and we're probably going to go in and grab a hot dog or a piece of pizza or something. And I've got the little mixed grill from Atlantic Seagull.
If you love them enough to suck the snot out of their nose at 4 a.m., then surely you'll check NHTSA.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
It takes less than 1 minute to find out if you may have prediabetes. You can do it here. But you probably won't. You're busy. Kids, work, show coming back in 48 seconds. So let's do this now. Hold up one finger if you're a man, women, 0. 3 more fingers if you're over 60, 2 over 50, 1 over 40. If you're not sure, keep in mind you're sitting on a couch right now, so One more finger if you're not very active. One finger if yes, 0 if no. 1 yes, 0 no. Next, find the body type that looks most like you and hold up that many fingers while I look around awkwardly. And that's it. If you're holding up 5 fingers or more, you probably have prediabetes. Sorry to be so blunt, but hey, you're busy. Just go to the site.
I hope it won't be 36 tonight. Hopefully it is come back and do something. So, yeah, it's, you know, it's tough, but it's almost like we're getting used to it. You know, it's like, when you don't have high expectations anymore, it's a little bit easier to deal with. So, yeah. So, anyway, I love you. I'll talk to you soon. Okay.
Under the direction of Mr. George Arsenal, staff members Kristen Dye, Emmy Hardy, Megan Joyce, Christine Nitsky, Michael Sue, David Wolf, drum majors Soham Pradhan, Shreya Sarkar, Will Stevenson, and color guard captain Ashna Mali, presenting their 2021 show, Kedum. Please welcome to the field your Acton-Boxborough Regional High School Marching Band.
This is very weird. I'm calling Karen Shire and it says Diane Rubin is not available. Very strange. I'll call back. phone to call you, and I got Diane Rubin. This is Diane Rubin. Please leave a message. It's very strange. Then I just dialed the number. Listen, I'll call you in the morning. I've got a couple of Miracle League games early in the morning that I have to announce, but I'll call you after that. The game's at 5 o'clock. And then kind of open it up to special meetings so people can attend I am definitely not going to get too much. But
Selfie. Nailed it.
Shire, Caton, and Epstein PC, located in the historic Weatherby House, has been your community law firm for over 25 years. We have 5 attorneys and a supporting staff to serve your business, real estate, or estate planning needs. For more information on how we can assist you in your legal needs, contact us at 978-264-4655 or visit us online at www.skactonlaw.com. That's www.skactonlaw.com.
I'm Saad Dino, pharmacist and co-owner of Acton Pharmacy, located at 563 Massachusetts Avenue in the West Acton Village. Your source for prescriptions, medical supplies, and the flu shot for the winter ahead. We also have a COVID-19 vaccines and other supplies, and we'd be glad to assist you in that regard. Our brand new state-of-the-art compounding lab provides compounding medications customized to the patient needs in a specialized form, like a liquid, cream, or capsules. Compounding medications are a needed alternative for those that cannot take commercially available products. Let us manage your prescriptions through our compliance packaging program, Medicine on Time. And when you can't come to us, we will be glad to come to you via our delivery service. Acton Pharmacy has it all, so put us in your starting lineup this upcoming season. Good luck, AB.
Multiple studies have shown that marijuana can slow both driver reaction and response time, which can be really dangerous. He's here. He's here. Wait. What?
I can't drive.
Why?
I'm high.
Oh.
I don't want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it.
Families don't have to talk about everything, but they should talk about how to plan for an emergency. Get tips and resources to make your family's emergency plan.
Hey, let's check out this park. Oh, wow, that's really cool.
To find a great local park or forest near you, go to discovertheforest.org.
How prepared is your family if a tornado shows up at your doorstep, or a flood, or a hurricane? You can't just turn away a natural disaster. That's why it's important to go to ready.gov/plan now. It has the tools and tips you need to make an emergency plan with your family. So if disaster comes knocking,
let's go.
You'll be ready to help keep your family safe.
It's just a pizza.
Yes. Make a plan today.
What are you doing in there?
What's that?
I wouldn't do that. What are you doing? What are you looking for?
shoe. She had so many children, she didn't know what to do. She gave them some broth without any bread and kissed them all soundly.
Lights out. Good night.
And put them to bed. Hunger is a story we can end. End it at feedingamerica.org.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Eva Marie smoked 12,000 packs of cigarettes over 15 years. She quit, and now there's a new lung cancer screening that could save her life. You stopped smoking. Now start screening. No matter how much you smoked, early detection could save you. Talk to your doctor or learn more at savedbythescan.org.
Freedom. It's at the core of who we are. The freedom to live without fear, to jog where we please, to wear a hoodie. The freedom to breathe. Before we celebrate the freedom most Americans have, we must fight for the freedom all Americans deserve. Because all lives can't matter until Black lives matter.
There was a time in my life where I was extremely homesick. I decided that I needed a pet. When I first saw a turtle, my heart was full. He jumped up and kissed me and jumped right into my arms. I immediately went up to the volunteers at the shelter and said, I want him. He's got to come home with me. Now I'm anything but lonely. Every day with Turtle is a perfect day and keeps me company when I'm doing schoolwork. I like it when he jumps up on the table too. He is a veggie thief. He's an incredible companion and my best friend. Can't say that I've met anybody that doesn't love him too. When I adopted Turtle, I discovered all the things that make him unique. He's a little bit of a lot of things, but mostly he's all pure love.
Maybe you can make retirement happen. After all, you made her college years happen. Opening that education savings account when she was little. Spearheading a campus tour. And another, and another, and another, and another. Bam! Deciphering financial aid. She was like, what? And now she's like, you aced planning for college. Now get the tips you need to get on track at aceyourretirement.org.
When I was your age, I was just like you, fascinated by stars. But now I get to search for life in the universe. And who knows, maybe life is looking for us too.
So we're like aliens to them?
Yeah. Does anyone want to be a scientist now?
I do.
Awesome. We need more girls in STEM.
Maybe we can find aliens.
Shire, Caton, and Epstein PC, located in the historic Weatherby House, has been your community law firm for over 25 years. We have 5 attorneys and a supporting staff to serve your business, real estate, or estate planning needs. For more information on how we can assist you in your legal needs, contact us at 978-264-4655 or visit us online at www.skactonlaw.com. That's www.skactonlaw.com.
I'm Saad Dino, pharmacist and co-owner of Acton Pharmacy, located at 563 Massachusetts Avenue in the West Acton Village. Your source for prescriptions, medical supplies, and the flu shot for the winter ahead. We also have a COVID-19 vaccines and other supplies, and we'd be glad to assist you in that regard. Our brand new state-of-the-art compounding lab provides compounding medications customized to the patient needs in a specialized form, like a liquid, cream, or capsules. Compounding medications are a needed alternative for those that cannot take commercially available products. Let us manage your prescriptions through our compliance packaging program, Medicine on Time. And when you can't come to us, we will be glad to come to you via our delivery service. Acton Pharmacy has it all, so put us in your starting lineup this upcoming season. Good luck, AB.
Welcome back, everybody. AB set the kick here. As you remember, Wachusett won the toss and deferred, so here we go. A short kick to about the 24, and the ball's loose, and I believe AB recovered.
All right, that's what we needed. All right, okay. And that was Christian Young on the recovery.
Christian Young, we talked about Christian playing well, good heads up.
He never had a handle on it. Christian Young, Johnny on the spot, and it's AB ball inside the 30-yard line. And let's pick up a score here and make this a game.
Number 9, Christian Young. And AB will take it for first and 10 from the 29-yard line.
I'd take a shot at the end zone. That's what I'd do.
Okay, let's see if they get a little giddy up in their step here now.
First and 10 on the 30. Play action, and it's complete.
All right. Okay.
The number 80, Colton Lestorti here, but a great catch. The ball was driven in there. You see Teddy. Boom.
That was a good pass. And great position there. I believe that's his first catch of the season. I'm not sure, but
first and goal. The ball just inside the 10. And this time, little stutter step, Tyler Clayton. And there's a flag on the play. I believe it might be a face mask because there was no other Acton box ball player in the area there. But let's see.
That's a hold.
It's a get. Wow. I don't know where that hold was. It was behind the play.
I think the hold was behind the play. Yeah. And that's going to bring him back. Let's see if we can get a replay on that. But I think that hold was behind the play, and I think it was kind of after the fact.
What is the call?
Let's take a look.
Accepted. 10-yard penalty.
Well, that's, I don't know.
Yeah, it's
very, very marginal call there.
First and goal on the 22. Roll, and it's complete again. Touchdown! And again, Colton Lestorti introduces himself to AB fans all over. Hello, Acton box ball.
He's been playing defense all year. He's been in the secondary.
Yeah.
And suddenly, he is a star. And that pass is right on the money. And he took it in. That was not an easy reception there. And AB's on the board.
All right.
Okay, Simon trying his first PAT attempt here.
The kick is up, and it is All right. You can never tell, but with 11:03 to go in the third quarter, meaning a lot of time left, folks. It's 18-7.
All right, that's great. 57 seconds. That's all it took.
You know what I love about that play, Mark, is that when a player is wide open, we've said this many times over the last 16 years, when a player is wide open, I think that's the toughest play in football, and it's a tough play in any sport, really, when you have that scenario where the play looks too easy.
Right, absolutely right. I've seen more balls overthrown or thrown into the ground when a player is wide open.
It's the 3-foot putt in golf. It's the wide open receiver in football. You know, it's the wide open jumper at the top of the key in basketball, whatever you want to call it. It's just that it requires that muscle memory to kick in and execute the play. That was great by Teddy.
Could be a time for an onside kick. Could be interesting.
They kick it away, low kick, and a good roll. And it goes here.
Oh, he's down. He's down.
He's down
inside the 5-yard line. And I want to tell you, Simon has some magic in his foot. His right foot is magical.
Knuckleball number 35 by Simon.
Tim Wakefield would be proud of that kick. And they're on the 4-yard line. Let's see if we can have a reversal of fortune here early in the third quarter. You see the energy right there
and Wachusett goes up the middle for about 5.
He's a load. 44. He is a load.
Smith, watch him. That's a good play for this scenario. Little reverse.
Yeah. Watch it.
Pivot, handoff.
Now look at the way he just drags tacklers. I mean, that's what he does. He
4
drags
players.
people.
He dragged 4 AB players. All right,
second and short.
8 yards. 2nd and 2. I thought it was a 5-yard run. They really did. Almost the same play, and he gets a first down.
Yeah, right now they're just going back to their bread and butter here to see if they can loosen up the AB defense a little bit. Just right up just off tackle, just picking a spot, first down.
Not even a reverse pivot there. They just went off tackle and bang. All right, ball's on 16, it looks like, 1st and 10 for Wachusett. They reset the tight end. They're running wing T, and Dundee gets off tackle and rumbles his way for another 8 yards.
You called him Dundee again. Oh my goodness.
I've had some good nicknames. Maybe I should just keep it and send it to Wachusett.
Just for the record, number 4 is Angelo Smith. That's a very easy name to remember, too.
2nd down and 3 for the Mountaineers.
I'm old enough, I know, to remember Muhammad Ali as Cassius Clay originally.
Right, absolutely.
2nd and 2. Play action on the wing T, and under pressure, he gets the ball off, and it's complete. And wow, what a play!
I tell you, Tucker McDonald, to watch a play like that in high school, you just don't see a play like that in high school. Look at this. He's running away. He's just sets up. He throws it right on the sideline, right in the breadbasket, and then you've got number 8, Adam Bates, getting away for another 10 yards, and they're suddenly on the 35-yard line. What a throw, what a throw.
All right, wing T up the middle.
All right, good
little
stop.
dive play for about 3.
Good stop there. Best quarterback we've seen all year.
No question. Angelo Smith checks in.
Angelo Smith, right.
I'm not going to get it right for the rest of the game.
No,
I'm pretty
no.
sure.
If you wind up saying Crocodile Dundee, then I'm going to put you on privilege.
Right, that's right. Better call 911. All right, 2nd and 9. Looked like a better gain than that, but 2nd and 9.
Lots of time.
And it is, he threw it too hard.
And that's just
it.
I mean,
there. That ball was 35 yards in the air.
This quarterback should be throwing to Division I receivers because, a lot of high school receivers just cannot catch that hot tamale coming in there. I'll tell you, it's crazy.
That's a big play.
3rd and 9. Lots of time to go. We've got almost 20 minutes of football left here.
All right, play action.
Great play. Perfect timing. Perfect timing on that play.
Christian Young with the breakup on that pass.
Now look at this. The pass is right there, but look at that. Absolute perfect timing on that play. And they're probably going to go for it. It looks like 4-down territory, certainly.
McDonald threw that ball too late. He rolled out. He took one step too long on that throw. It's wide open if he throws it a step earlier. And what a great play by Christian. They are going for it. 4th and 9. And a back shoulder throw, and they complete the pass, I believe. Yes.
Yeah,
it's a back shoulder.
That's really amazing. I mean, this is very sophisticated offense for high school.
See that back shoulder? There it is.
And that's, once again, Matthew Reiki, who is had some great plays so far this game, including that tremendous touchdown.
Under center, and they run a 36 power with Reiki, and he gets cut out of bounds at about the, see where they marked that. It looked like the 4 from this angle.
It's, I think, inside the 5-yard line. Reiki,
patient.
Look at that. Look at that vision, and he just tiptoed right down the sidelines, down to about the 5-yard line.
1st and goal on the 7-yard line.
It's a 7.
Well, it looks to me like the 5. I think it's just outside the 5-yard line.
All right, wing T again, wing left, load left, and they run a dive up the middle with Angelo Smith, touchdown!
Angelo Smith with the touchdown.
I didn't think I could get it while I was excited, but I executed that. Jeez. All right, wow.
Well, they answered very quickly.
Here's the play.
And just going right up the middle, and the holes were just open, and he just had a little clear path into the end zone.
So with 6:53 to go in the 3rd quarter, 24-7 Wachusett as they line up for the extra point. The kick is up, and it is good. So Wachusett answers very quickly, and that was really their best drive of the game. 25-7 now.
And really, it was that back shoulder throw on 4th down that kept things going. And once again, very
Here's the touchdown
sophisticated offense. Yeah, just kind of walked right in. Great blocking scheme on that.
And to me, Mark, the scary thing right now as we look at Wachusett, even though those throws were great, is they have their inside running game going. And, we were lined up in a little bit of a, We had linebackers about 7 yards off the ball for those last few plays, so maybe it's just configuration on our part, but we got to stop that run. All right, here we go. End over end kick, and it looks like Tyler Clayton gets the ball. He's got an alleyway up the middle. Boy, is he quick as he rumbles his way to the 45.
He's fast. A great run back. Some good blocking there, and we're up to the 47-yard line. Take a look at this. Tyler Clayton. He's our #1 skill player. And right across right at the 45-yard line, starting in good field position.
Much better special teams execution.
And take a look for number 80, the rising star in this game. Split out left.
Wachusett's showing blitz and up the middle, and against the blitz, Tyler Clayton gets loose for about 7.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, if you get through that first line there, then you get a good gain on that play.
Tackle made by number 16, Citro.
Second and 4. Loose ball.
Oh, he's down. He's down.
Good play. Just gather himself there.
Yeah,
that's an important.
Tough time to have that happen. It's going to put us in a third and long.
And that'll bring up 2nd down, 3rd down.
Shotgun snaps have been much better this game, Marcus.
Yeah,
We've
they
seen
have.
this team develop.
This is the first one that's been a problem.
And that's been, you could see the timing better as a result as well. You mentioned timing in the first half. I think that's really one of the key components here. 3rd and 9. All right, rolls, and another deep pass, and it's no flag.
Intended for
Jack LaHawk.
Yeah, but he was very well covered. The coverage there was absolutely perfect. Really didn't have much of a chance on this play. The defender was right.
Yeah, all over
right there. Yeah.
All right. AB back to punt. And
all right, let's see what the magic right foot of Simon Farah.
Reiki, the dangerous Reiki, back deep here. They get a good push, but they get the kickoff end over end, and it gets another Simon bounce.
I'll tell you.
He's had a good game.
I'll tell you, it really has. It's the English that he puts on the ball, but every one of his punts has had great bounces.
All right, 25-7, 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. 1st and 10 for Wachusett on their 17.
Against none other than Lincoln Sudbury. The game is in Sudbury on Friday night at 7 p.m.
Wing T again. Taking a page out of Shrewsbury, running the wing T in the second half almost exclusively. And up the middle goes Smith for about 8.
I have seen more wing T formations this season than I think I've seen in the last 10 years.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, you know what I think's happening here? I think I have a theory on this now. Is that as the programs are getting smaller, the size of the players are getting smaller. And what do you do if you're Navy or Army? You run a wing T.
Right.
So I think you're starting to see some of that.
Yeah, it's all based on personnel and numbers and skill. Ah, good stop there. I think he's just a little bit short of the first down. But every time I say he's short, they always move the sticks. But
yeah, 2nd and 1. Look at where the mark is. This is a bad angle, but they ran a 38 Delaware sweep with Reiki, and they'll come back to that later on. He just had a lane, but it closed quickly. Nice play by AB defense.
All right, let's see if they're just going to go up the middle with Smith here. They just have less than a yard here.
Christian Young been one-on-one with Reiki all game, and up the middle they go, and it's stopped.
Whoa! Wait a minute. I don't think they got the first down there.
Let's see. A lot of fingers pointing both ways.
I don't know.
Wow. They're going to measure.
They're going to measure. It's going to be very close.
It's first down. They're pointing. Okay.
I think they're 6 inches short. Oh, they give them a first down.
Yeah. For whatever reason, even though we're relatively close to the ball from this vantage point, this angle is the most distorted angle I've seen all game.
It really is. It really is. It's very tough. All right, 1st and 10. New set of downs for the Mountaineers.
All right, play action. McDonald, look, he's going to keep it around the edge and get out of bounds.
McDonald will keep it right out of bounds.
Gets about 4.
Picks up about 3.
Okay, discretion being a better part of valor there. Just went out of bounds and no extracurricular activities. Went right into the heart of the AB bench there.
Adam Bates checks out of the game.
I'm really surprised that they have not used Corelli more, because he really showed very well in the first 3 games. Number 19.
Wide open is Reiki in the flat for a 12-yard gain and a first down.
No, that actually was, I think, Joe Capabianca. Number 7, Joe Capabianca, I believe.
Let's see here.
45-yard line.
No, I'm sorry.
That's Reiki. Yeah,
it is Reiki. Some of these numbers, like the 1 looks like a 7.
It does.
The 2 looks like a 7.
1st and 10 on the 45 of Wachusett as they reshuffle this formation back to
They've got tight ends now.
A wing T, and they run to Delaware the other way, up the seam, and AB really shut that down. That looked like, a long gainer.
Yeah, when that started, that was
Jake Larson.
Jake Larson. Okay, Ryan Fleming on the stop there.
2nd down and 7.
2nd down and 7. Ball on the 48. 1:48 to go in the 3rd quarter. There's the Delaware again as Reiki is shut down for a 1-yard loss.
All right, great stop.
By number 44.
You see 55, the pulling guard gets shut down, so he can't get out in front of that play by the nose penetration there of AB. I didn't quite see who that was.
What you're seeing also is the emergence here of freshman Trey Clayton, who has played very well, number 44. There's a freshman making a couple of really good stops.
Complete to Reiki.
Look at that pass. Right in the middle of a lot of
the first down marker, but across midfield to bring up.
But look at the window that he has.
Wow, that ball is thrown.
He's with 3 defenders, he just puts it right in there.
You see what they do here.
Well, they may go to a hard count first to see if they can draw AB off sides. Nope.
And it's Angelo Smith.
Oh, we stopped
and
him.
This forward.
We stopped him. It's first down AB.
It is AB. There it is. A big time stop.
That ref is pointing. He's pointing in the opposite direction. That's a dead giveaway. All right, Sean Coverdale. He said, no way, you're not going to make it. Wow, great defensive stop by AB.
Yeah, when you can stop that middle run, you really have some promise for the rest of the game. I think that's the, you know, football is an inside-out game. It starts with the line of scrimmage, and it goes from there.
This may very well be the last play of the third quarter. 17 seconds left.
All right, they run a fake to Gian, and Teddy Murray gets about a yard loss as he tries to keep it around the end.
That didn't fake anybody. Everybody kept in their lane, didn't go for the fake, and that's the end of the third quarter, folks. And as we do all the time, third quarter, we honor our sponsors: Acton Pharmacy, Huntington Learning Center, Shia Caden Epstein, Steinberg Lally Charitable Foundation, Gallant Insurance Agency, Enterprise Bank, and TC Landos. And I want to tell you, if you want to help out ActonTV, you can support ActonTV by subscribing to our YouTube channel, because we are live streaming. You search ActonTV1, you subscribe, you like, you can make comments, you can criticize us. We're open to criticism.
Yeah,
feel free.
Just let me know that I need to get a cup of coffee before the game, so I don't say Angelo Dundee 6 times. All right, second down and 12. As the refs are holding the ball for a commercial, I think, or something.
This is a television timeout. Wait a minute. No, we don't have those.
All right, anyhow, I think they're getting settled on the markers. That's what they're doing. Second and 12. Everybody's getting positioned here. Complete to Tyler Clayton. What a great throw!
That was a
middle post, and the ball's loose. And Wachusett.
No, wait a minute. They called it down. They called it down. We got a break on that play. And that was Teddy Murray's best pass of the year. I mean, he really nailed this one. Take a look at this. Put everything into it. And Clayton, let's see if the ball, that ball was a fumble. He was not down.
Wow.
We got a break. We caught a break. Let's go. No replays, folks. No red flags on the field. We just go for the next play.
First and 10 on the 36 of Wachusett. Pass intended deep, and good defensive play by number 14.
That's number 14. That's Sean Osei Serwong, who is had excellent coverage.
He ran a moving pick play, if you will. He just established position. The ball was thrown inside and just couldn't react to it there. Second and 10.
Second down for AB.
All right, run the sweep, or Gian actually cuts up for
nice yardage. Got good yardage, and it's 4 down territory here, so that's a good gain on 2nd down. Puts us in about a 3rd and 4 right now. And AB's playing a little hurry up here. Sense of urgency with 10:45 to go.
3rd down and 4. Devin German with the fake there. And Teddy Murray loses the ball and is recovered.
Okay, that's
Jack Washburn with the
Jack Washburn saving what could have been a real disaster. And AB calls a timeout here. And they've got probably about 35 yards, 31 yards to go for a 1st down.
Timeout on the field.
Well, that's just a tough series. All it takes, if you're going down the field, all it takes is one bad play, one miscue, and that just sets you right back.
Yeah, it's there's a little bit of spark now that you see tonight in AB, and it's just really consistency that's needed to continue this. But I like the timing. It starts with the snaps, and the passing game is starting to come alive.
They're really signs of hope, and some new players emerging.
All right, AB back to punt, and it's a low snap, but they handled well, and is wrestled down, unfortunately. So that's a big play.
Well, just very, very tough 2 plays. Just dropped the ball, and that was it.
It starts with there was nobody blocking there. There was no block in front of the kickers. There's somebody just bearing down on Simon, and so it's a chain reaction of things. It's usually, but special teams, you got to give Wachusett credit. Special teams tonight, they've really played very well. 1st and 10 on the 32. All right, McDonald rolls.
Oh,
what a spin! That was about 6 yards.
Look at that, was a pirouette. I talk about shaking bake, man. Take a look at this little pirouette. Got him about 5 extra yards. There he goes. He's running. He's going. He knows he's going to throw it, and look at that. Just turns right around and gets about 5 more yards.
That's a great high school football play, that kind of thing. That's what you see sometimes. These kids just make something out of nothing with something like that. And, all right.
This is improvisation.
Load left, and they run the dive up the middle with Angelo.
I think he probably has a 1st down on that.
Very close, if not. The marker's right on him. Sideline judge there.
Oh, they gave him a bad spot.
Look at the coach looking over talking to refs.
Whoa, they gave him a very bad spot.
This coach has got to, back off there.
All right, 3rd and 1.
He's under center. You look for a keeper here, I would think. A sneak. They leave the center wide open, and there they go.
Yeah, you got it.
And there's 4 yards.
Yep. That's the Tom Brady play. You don't think of Tom as a rusher, but I'll tell you, on quarterback sneaks, I don't think there's anyone ever better in the history of the NFL than Tom Brady on 4th and 1.
He will go down as a Hall of Fame passer and a Hall of Fame sneaker.
Right, he was a sneaker.
All right.
A horrible runner, but a great sneaker.
8:09 to go in the game. 25-7, and Wachusett's on the run. They run the line up in the tight trips to the right. And a nice stutter step, and Angelo Smith rumbles across the 10.
Yeah, that's what
First down
they saw
run.
him do all this season. That's the kind of run. Very strong runner, and also very nimble.
It's second down. Wow. So it's 2nd and 2 from our vantage point.
The thing about Smith is that number one, he's fast, and number two, he's got good feet.
Yeah, he's just not a take the ball and put his head down. He really does keep his head up, and he moves laterally nicely. 2nd and 2.
They've got him split out. This could be the fade. Watch for the fade. Watch for the fade to the left here with Smith. No.
All right, they toss. And AB has played this well, but it's a first down, I believe, there.
Larson on the carry. Chased down by Devin German. And number 44 for Acton Boxborough.
Devin German gets out there quick. I believe they're moving the sticks. They are.
I want to tell you, Trey Clayton is playing extremely well. You don't see many freshmen stepping in, and he's done extremely well tonight.
Up the middle.
Nothing doing. Everybody converging on Smith.
Coverdale on the tackle. Short gain on the play.
Sean Coverdale.
Oh, wait a minute. There's a little, Smith got a little heated there at the end of that play, and one of his teammates kind of got him out of that scuffle there.
And they just pulled him out for a play or two here. Let's see what happens. And a quick pass to the end zone, just out of the hands of Adam Bates.
For number 3, Larson.
Really, the one thing that McDonald really has to work on is to put a little air under that ball, because everything just comes in hot, and he's got to give his receivers a little chance to run under that ball.
Yeah, that's a great point.
You can't throw bullets all the time.
Smith is still on the sidelines. All right, it's wing right. No, actually, they're in shotgun. They're in read option. Okay, there's a little pass to the flat, and is that play still on? Or?
They're calling touchdown now. I think it's right on like the 1 yard line.
Wow, I thought there was a whistle there. Here's the replay. This will be interesting to take a look at. He just kept his feet in bounds.
Yep.
Reiki.
And yeah, he was down. He was down. Well,
he just rolled on the back.
He rolled on the back, but then he was brought down. Interesting play. If you roll on the back, you're still a live runner.
You don't see that very often, but every once in a while.
Timeout Acton Boxborough.
Timeout AB. 4th and goal on the 2 yard line, maybe the 3.
Okay, Lincoln,
5:03 to go.
Lincoln Sudbury next Friday night. DCL action starts, and Lincoln Sudbury tonight is playing Fitchburg, who lost by 15 points to this Wachusett team.
Yeah.
And we talked about Lawrence. Really, Lawrence has had a horrible program for so many years. This year they're 3-0. They're ranked number 16, the first time they've been in the top 20 in literally 3 decades. And who is their defensive coordinator?
Let's say.
Take a wild guess.
Lou Hebert.
Lou Hebert from AB, now living in Methuen and coaching at Lawrence High School. And I attribute everything good to Lawrence to Lou's coaching.
Lou loves defense, and he's a great coach. He coached, I remember, one of my first Pop Warner clinics watching Lou coach the Pluggers. There's a couple reads out of the Pluggers, and boy, he's just so sharp on D.
4th down.
And it's a little miscue there. Smith gets the ball in the box, and AB shuts it down.
All righty, that was,
You'll see here, here's a reverse pivot that wasn't planned for.
They just ran into each other.
Wow,
and so you had your quarterback really acting as another defender on that play, and AB takes over. We're down to 4:57 in this game. Fast-moving fourth quarter. Yeah, I mean, Lou loves football. I mean, he loves football, and all three of his kids played. Bobby and Larry, of course, legendary players for Acton Boxborough. Went on to play at Yale. Bobby was captain of the Yale University football team. Just great players.
Yeah, great football family. 4:57 to go. AB on their own 2-yard line, and it's complete.
That's a third reception
for Colton Listorti.
Yeah, Listorti with his third reception of the night. Finding some openings there.
Second and 2. Clock moving. Long count. And it's Ali with the ball. And he keeps the ball and runs out of bounds.
He does not get the first down. I thought he was going to make it, but he got caught short, and Sean Coverdale is limping off the field here. Not a good sign. You need him in that line on third and 4.
Ali still a quarterback here. 3rd and 4, maybe a long 3. Ball's on the 10-yard line. And Ali just intercepted. He just threw it on his back foot. And number 14, Sean Osei Sapang with the interception. And that should all but button this game up for Wachusett.
Yeah, that's 2 throws by Ali and 2 interceptions, and really didn't have a chance. Just threw it up there, off of, like you said, off of his back foot.
1st and 10 from the 28-yard line with 3:14 left in the game.
And we'll see now if Wachusett just keeps it on the ground and just tries a power running game these last 3 minutes.
They line up in a wing tee. Load left, and they go right up the middle.
Once again, good pursuit. I mean, AB is playing this game. They're playing the whole game here.
Number 54, Perez on the tackle.
And really, Tim, throughout this whole season, even though it looks like we're going to go 0-4, the defense has been really more than adequate. I mean, there have been some couple of scores that were special team scores, had nothing to do with the defense, but the defense has played well.
No, I agree. You know, especially over the last 3 or 4 years, as we've gone into spread type of offenses at AB, you've had to score 4 touchdowns to win ball games.
Another good stop.
Right? I mean, yeah, another good stop. But, you know, that's just how it is with these spreads and so on. You got to score 4 times to win. 3's marginal, 2 you're not going to win. So I agree with you. The defense has done a nice job. They've kept them in that 2 to 3 score range, which if you're playing in these spread leagues like they are today, I think that's adequate. 3rd down and 3, and the clock is now under 2 minutes. They run at 35 power, and he's still going. He's breaking a tackle. He's inside the 5-yard line.
And that is your backup, Jake Larson, number 3. And we've got an injured Colonial right there by the goal line. And let's see what happens here. There goes Larson, just finding his way, and let's see who's down here.
All right, Anthony Doucette pops back up and is
Anthony Doucette being helped off the field.
Getting helped off the field there. Mr. C always around to help our players get back in action. He's walking now, a little bit better. Actually, he's now in a trot. Good sign.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Is it up for a first down for Wachusett? It is 1st and goal from the 4-yard line.
And it's a touchdown for Wachusett.
Okay, that's
with 1:15 to go.
That's the exclamation point with just over a minute to go.
So 31-7, 1:14 to go. They'll line out for the extra point. Here's the replay. Good old-fashioned wing T football there.
That might have been his first run of the game here. That's number 9, Elijah Robbins, for the touchdown. Wachusett is going to go to 3-1 now.
Kick is good.
And the kick is good. So it's 32-7 with 1:14 to go in the game. And I think Wachusett looks every bit like a 3-1 team. I'll tell you that. It's the best team we've seen. Here's the touchdown replay just to see it again. It's a buck, or actually it's a 36 power cut inside. It's a good vision there.
And they're giving their little their backups Larson and Robbins an opportunity to get some action and to score.
Line drive kick, and Gian takes it, and this time cuts up the middle, and still going as he gets on the outside.
Oh boy, he is quick,
isn't
he? He is quick. He just give him a foot, and he just moves right around, turns the corner, and got a little room to work with here on the 37-yard line now with a minute to go.
In addition to that, he's really improved his vision. You can see it over the last 3 games. He started to really get comfortable in this game. I just love the way he's covering that football up too. I mean, after a while as a running back, you start to really respect that football, and it's an art form to keep it tucked in. It really is.
Do you know how difficult it is to play high school varsity football when you've never played Pop Warner? You just walk into it. I've got to give him a lot of credit.
Yeah, I agree. And he's learned fast right before our eyes. I mean, whenever in 8-10 practices here. All right, Ali with a pass intended over the hook zone for number 84, Jimmy Sun, incomplete.
Incomplete, 2nd down.
2nd down. Crowd's all, still here in pretty good numbers.
Yeah. No one's leaving. Everyone's sticking around.
A lot of respect. I'll leave with a quick, a long out there. That's a long ball to throw.
That was a very tough pass. Very tough pass to connect. And it's third down, 3rd and 10. Got a lot of new numbers, a lot of new faces in. But really, the emergence, I think, this game of Tyler Clayton, just a freshman, played a very good game, and also Listorti on the offense, going from defense to offense with 3 receptions tonight. Really good sign.
Yeah, I agree. Pass intended for Listorti and just short. Bring up 4th down. 43 seconds to go in the game.
Well, what the heck? You may as well go for it, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
You're not going to punt now.
Pass intended over the middle, almost intercepted.
Yeah,
by Adam Bates.
Listorti was looking for a call there, was looking for an interference call, but that was just good timing. And Wachusett takes over, going to probably take a knee, and this game should be over. 32-7 Wachusett. You must have a heck of a ski team, don't you think? I think they would probably have the state championship ski team.
And they are in victory formation to take a knee, and they do.
Well, I'll tell you, I think the story of this game really was the Wachusett's quarterback, Tucker McDonald. And I mean, he made some throws that were a little too hot, but he's a big-time quarterback, and he's almost too good for high school. I mean, I can see this kid playing at the next level. We want to thank our crew, Sam Keller on the camera, Brittany Ford, Brian Coulahan, Pat Snow, and Mark Ducey on Instant Replay, and of course our intrepid director, Rick Degon, who makes everything work in the truck. I want to thank everybody for all the hard work that you put in. We're going to be on the road next week, going all the way to Lincoln Sudbury, where we play the number 5 team in the state, LS, in the first ECL game.
Yeah, it's always exciting to get into LS, to play the Warriors. It's going to be an exciting night. You know, there's been some legendary games on that field over the years. And as you said, Mark, I just want to, I think, we played with more timing and cadence, and there's some hope on several points of the field there. It's really about consistency in a lot of ways, and some new stars, as you said, that came to the forefront. So I really leave this game with more, just optimism in terms of how this team's going to develop through the season. This is now, as we look at the season, it's really a developmental season in a lot of ways, new program, if you will.
It's really, new program, new coach, rebuilding, and you just, you look for the good signs. You look to see who's going to emerge. You look to see if the timing is getting better. We've had obviously timing problems at first game, the third game. We played well against Andover, and it's a work in progress. It's going to be a long, tough season for these kids, and it's going to really develop a lot of character, and we're going to see players emerge as they did tonight.
Yeah, how they respond is all important. So with that, we'll see you next week, folks, at LS.